исчезала со времени, 3 часа расплеталась коса. Вы не видели, но слыхали, это вам не тюли, это вам не трали-вали. Пожарами, льдами, слезами, зубами рвали металли. Иногда ко мне приходит друг, в глазах искра, в руках синица. Все бы было ничего, если бы вдруг у него не выросли копытца. Иногда ко мне приходит друг, в глазах искра, в руках синица. Все бы было ничего, если бы вдруг у него не выросли копытца. Сидели, курили, бесконечно, быстротечно говорили. Счета, кости, игра хвостом, вот такие гости. Но оглохли звуки, исчезли духи, в оранжереях летали феи и сделались рога острее, ведь мое сердце не билось быстрее. Иногда ко мне приходит друг, он любит шутить шутки, тонкие как игла. Все бы было ничего, ведь он творит добро, но желая зла. Иногда ко мне приходит друг, он любит шутить шутки, тонкие как игла. Все бы было ничего, ведь он творит добро, но желая зла.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella.
On the beat. way things go. I've been a danger to myself. I've tried to blame somebody else. I once remember someone said, whatever happens to you, don't trip. It's all just in your head. I try to tell you the truth, but I don't think you understand. I wanna walk in your shoes so I can see what's in your head. Whatever happens to you, whatever happens to you, everything will fall right into place. All we do is wait for better days. When I lay me down to sleep, I pray that it's my love you keep. Don't know what you got until it's gone. Just tell me if you love me, baby, 'cause I can feel the distance, baby.
Let's do this.
Here we start. I'm using that whole line from the ATV right here, this curve. I'm just gonna follow it. If she wants to help, she can put rocks on here so it doesn't fly away after I draw it.
The first piece. So Michelle's just finished the belly outline of our 100-foot salmon. It's not raining, so I'm gonna go fly. hiding under here as long as I could.
You want to move some big ones over?
Sure.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Wow, that looks so good. Who's ready for a break?
Oh, I am for sure.
Nice. Hey, Sandy, what have you been up to?
Not much. I don't know. Just
Yeah?
hanging out. As if. You've been up to hiking, biking, snowboarding.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since the last SkeenaWild though.
Right?
I don't know what I've been up to.
You tasted the pain of losing someone who could see. Don't even look back at this wasted moment's time. You're true, ain't what it used to be. She's not to blame, you should retreat. We watch it fall as you could see. You start the game. You tasted the pain of losing someone who could see. Don't even look back at this wasted moment's time. You're true, ain't what it used to be. She's not to blame, you should retreat. We watch it fall as you could see. You start the game.
What I love about living in northern BC is the endless opportunities for adventure. Regardless of what your hobbies are, I think it's important to slow down and take time to appreciate the beauty that surrounds you.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. I belong with you. You belong with me, my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me, my sweetheart. And love, we need it now. Let's hope for the sun. I belong with you, you belong with me, my sweetheart. I belong with you,
Just as you take my hand, just as you write my number down, just as the drinks arrive, just as they play your favorite song, as your body disappears. No wonder why. Take me to your river. I wanna go. Oh, been traveling these wide roads for so long. My heart's been far from you. 10,000 miles gone. Tip me in your smooth waters. I go in. Take me to your river. I wanna go. Take me to your river. I wanna know. I wanna know, wanna know, wanna know, wanna know. Wanna go, wanna go. I wanna know, wanna know, wanna know, wanna know. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. Take me to your river. I wanna go.
That's how our people survive. It's amazing, you know.
Lots to learn.
Yeah.
can help me take away my sorrow. Maybe it's inside the bottle. Maybe it's inside the bottle. Pull myself together, put on a new face, climb down off the hilltop, baby. Oh, I get back in the race, 'cause I've got dreams, yeah, dreams to remember. Yeah, yeah, I've got dreams, oh, dreams to remember. Help me out.
Yo, my destiny rules everything around me. Dream, get the money, dollar bill, y'all. Everybody put their palms in the clouds. Get your hands in the sky, it's not a problem to feel, y'all. Even if eyes broke as fuck, I will lend you my last so you can holler at me still. PMC, in the place to be. On the MIC, still spitting that real. Yo, you know the limericks are limitless, not limited in sentiment, but increments of infinite potential, and it seems you could benefit from getting off of the internet for just a minute. It's a simple song you can sing or Memorex. I meant mimic it. When it hits the spirit, it pulls the heartstrings. Infamous and kindred, it's intrinsic when it's still in us from the genesis. When we remember to dream, just dream. That means you.
I've got dreams to remember. I've got dreams, yeah, dreams to remember. Help me out,
Yo, my determination runs every aspect. Mentally, I'm no dummy. Scholar got skill. Can't take what I visualize from me. You pull the wool over my eyes. I swallowed the red pill. Even if eyes broke, I will lend you my last. You can holler at me still. Everybody put your palms in the clouds. Get him up in the skies. It's not a problem to feel. Welcome to the age of Aquarius and the stages of various schemes. Vicariously, I escape when I dream. Eat scenes should win an academy. Put it up on the screen. My strategy, Pharaoh's the king of queens. Who fiends for teens to view it as the new theme music. Use it to shape their futures when they daydream to it. Never elusive, never claim stupid. Lucid, boost your acoustics when you sing to it. And just dream. That means you.
I've got dreams.
You know I'm downright excellent about my skrilla, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. I got you strung out on the music, so I'm sorta like a dealer to a junkie. Swallow that pill, y'all. Sometimes it rains in Southern Cali and Philadelphia ain't always sunny. Just keeping it real, y'all. Talib Kweli in the place to be. Yeah, you better believe. Come on, ready know the deal, y'all. 5 o'clock in the morning, just getting home from last night's performance. When I'm dead tired from touring, I hit the coffin. I'm like a vampire, required to stay dormant. Out of the range of sunlight, with a doubt to remain. I used to smoke so much weed that it clouded my brain. I took a break, had to find life's meaning again. Without the smoke in my lungs, I started dreaming again. I dreamed of candy-coated cars and panties that go with bras. Hurricanes named Sandy and Flip on the Noah's Ark. Police will bleed blue cause they staying true to the uniform. And Dennis Rodman in North Korea looking for unicorns. The truth is I'm one of the best, and when you snooze, that's when you meet the cousin of death. So when I say I never visit the cousin, I don't sleep, I stay awake to the ways of the world, cause shit is deep. Dream. Hey.
I've got dreams to remember. I've got dreams, yeah, dreams to remember. Help me out, y'all. I've got dreams to remember. I've got dreams to remember.
Hey, Freddie.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho, H to the OV. I used to move snowflakes by the OZ. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Ho, fresh out the frying pan into the music biz #1 supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, Ho, not DOC, but similar to them letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do, take you back to the dude with the Lexus. Fast forward the jewels and the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect us. Shoot at you actors like movie directors. Say the movie, dogs.
Now, before I finish, let me
Bye.
Morning, sunshine. Good morning.
You don't know what's coming, Rosie. You don't know what's coming.
Get out on the ocean, if you sail out on the sea, if you get up in the mountains, if you go climbing on trees, oh, through every emotion, when you know that they don't care, darling, that's when I'm with you. Oh, I'll go with you anywhere. If you get up in a jet plane, down in a submarine, if you get onto the next train to somewhere you've never been, if you wanna ride in a fast car and feel the wind in your hair, darling, just look beside you. Oh, I'll go with you anywhere. Oh, and I will be with you when the darkest winter comes. Oh, and I will be with you to feel the California sun. Oh, and I will be with you in the night time when it's through. Oh, I'll go anywhere with you. If you get up in the hillside, if you ride out on the plains, if you go digging up dirt, if you go out dancing in the rain, if you go chasing in rainbows just to find the gold ain't there, darling, just look behind you. Oh, I'll go with you anywhere. Oh, and I will be with you when the darkest winter comes. Oh, and I will be with you to feel the California sun. Oh, and I will be with you.
Edible. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Super dry. Fucking disgusting. favorite kind of fruit. And the best part of the pickle is the juice. I don't want no cukes unless it's soaking in some juice. The best part of the pickle is the juice.
Oh my god.
It's like riding in the backseat. Trying to go fast. So hard on my legs. What?
What do you got? For health.
What the hell?
Das ist gut.
Lecker.
Is that fun? Is that fun, Rosie? Yeah. Should we do it again?
Except for the moments when it wasn't.
Should we do it again?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, your mama knows that she sends off a prayer to Jesus. Yeah, your mama knows that she sends off a prayer to Jesus. And the pretty women know, but they don't want to pick up the pieces when you're broken, when you're broken. And your daddy knows, and he says this too shall pass. Oh, your daddy knows, and he says this too shall pass. But you wake up in the morning, trying hard not to look back. Oh, when you're broken, when you're broken, yeah.
Holy shit, yeah. Woo! Woo!
You it and just cut out the crack of the edge.
All I need is a little time to get behind the sun and cast my weight. All I need is peace, this mind I can celebrate. All I know is something to give. All I know is something to give. All I know is something to do. All I know is something to do. All I know is something to live with you. With you. How all I need is a sign to get behind the sun and cast his way. All I need place to find, and there I'll celebrate. All in all, there's something to give. There's something to give. All in all, there's something to do. All in all, there's something to do. All in all, there's something to live with you. With you.
On we go. What's
Success. All right. Just gotta make it down. That's it. What's going on? What's going on, buddy?
Can you explain entropy to me again at 4 in the morning? I can explain entropy again.
Entropy tells you that some processes are irreversible. It goes along with what we call the error of time. So that means that the time goes a certain direction, but not the other way around. Like you'll never see cream and coffee separate itself in the same way that it's going to steer. Like you can see a video of cream getting mixed into coffee. You know, it makes like this crazy structure. But you know the video is backward if I should take it backwards.
I like the second run.
Coming down where it's left out, so that was cool.
Snow was so good.
Steep,
fast, and just like still spraying and stuff. Yeah. Like not too gnarly, but like still fast. My least favorite one was the Traverse.
Oh. Pretty sketch. My least favorite was boot packing up the first time when it was all soft and collapsing. That required lots of focus and energy.
Come, Rosie!
There's a universe inside us all made of liquid. It's a case of inner space, chemically depending. Through the veins to the brain, a whole solar system. And I'm a jet setting space cadet experimenting. Yep, I bow to this. I'm an alchemist. I mix emotion up with thoughts and the outcome's bliss. Inhibition ain't my boss, without a doubt take risks. The price of progress, what that costs. I'll dish out them chips. A chip batter like a sculptor, carve out a wish. I'm on a chemical romance and life is a trip. A slow dance with destiny and her hands I grip. She quick but I chase, freeze tag I'm in. Yeah, I keep running like a fountain, so deep as a crater is wide, high as a mountain goat. And I'm immune to this altitude, got a high tolerance for substance. How about you? They say it's abuse, I call it a skill. Rapid a river run through me like a chemical spill. No harm when I'm induced, I live at will. Roll the mind marshmallows like some Lucky Charms. Blast off from an armchair into space. So fast, so high, got a sprinter's face. So vast, vanilla skies, I can smell and taste the chemicals in them, depending on the prescription. Self-medicated chemists mixing up some inventions, experimenting and tripping, entering new dimensions. With my eyes wide shut, intuition, vision. Side effects make you feel like you're flying and swimming, all at the same time, man. I ain't lying, no fibbing. Through it all, thunder, wisdom broken down like a prison. I think I'm neighbors with the man on the moon. Chemistry's like music and I am in tune.
Welcome. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Hey. Chronics, left and right. Just soldiers are come, left and right. Wait. Ooh, yeah. Ah, boy. And them say, here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I start recruit, Soldiers for Selassie army. Hey, here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for axes who at the general issue in a warning. Job people them a ball, said them tired of mediocre. Evil a go fall when we tried in Ethiopia. Believing from down, cause them life no easy boat. Even Bantan said it's not an easy road. Operation occupy the motherland, calling all soldiers to kind each other along. From creation, he writing a job plan, but chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting soldiers coming from near and far. I choose executing Selassie I works and be lost a far right true. And them say here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I'm on a start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Hey, here comes trouble, here comes the danger, welcome the savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for axes who are the general issue in a warning, boy. Waving the banner red, green and gold. It is such a honor prophecies unfold. Discovered on stones, on trees and scroll. And even in the stories that Jesus told. Whoa. Rasta youth must inherit the earth. Can't sit down, Jaja send me fi work. Bring the fire in a round, Jaja send me fi purge. But I can't do it alone. Rasta recruiting soldiers coming from near and far. I choose executing Selassie I works and be lost a far. I choose. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the savior, welcome the Rasta youth. I and I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Hey, here comes trouble, here comes the danger, welcome the savior.
It feels like I only go backwards. Every part of me says go ahead. I got my hopes up again. It feels like we only go backwards. I know that
In a shallow creek at the end of a long hot summer, Mama and Papa salmon have returned to where they were born to lay their eggs after years at sea. Mama salmon digs a nest in the gravel with her tail, in the same spawning bed where her mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother laid their eggs too. She lays her little eggs and Papa fertilizes them. They cover their eggs up to protect them as best as they can to help the eggs survive the winter. The salmon nest is called a redd. Each redd will hold 2,000 to 3,000 eggs. This is the end of an epic journey for Mama and Papa salmon, and the beginnings of a new generation.
A day in the life of a salmon egg is hard, even when all the conditions are perfect. Most of them will not survive. Not all of the eggs will be fertilized and develop. Other fish and birds will look for eggs and eat the ones not fully protected in the redds. Some eggs get sick and others simply don't develop properly. And you thought you were having a tough day.
Climate change is causing some extreme conditions that have an even bigger impact on salmon eggs.
When there's drought, that means when it's hot and dry and the water level goes down. The low water exposes the eggs to air. Sun or fries them dead in the heat.
Yay! Winter's coming to cool things down, but the water level is so low that in some places the ice now freezes all the way down to the gravel and freezes the eggs.
In the spring, when all that ice melts and jams out the flow of the river, can force ice down and scrapes the bottom of the river and dredges the eggs out of their nests or crushes them in their nests.
Later in May, the eggs that survive the drought of the summer, the freezing in the winter, and the ice of spring start poking their heads out of the gravel as little salmon cry. They are a perfect snack for a hungry predator.
When the snow from the mountains melts away and the spring rains come down, the river rises up, brown and swirly and sometimes full of fallen trees or other debris. Then the water levels go down and leave little pools no longer connected to the river, full of salmon fry. This leaves them stranded and the hungry birds eat them. The fall rains raises the river again and those stranded pools just might find their way back to the river. But with the drier weather, those little pools dry up and so do the baby salmon.
Depending on the species, little fry might stay in their home waters for a whole year, eating bugs and freshwater shrimp and trying to avoid being eaten by just everything else.
In the late spring, the fry have grown and their bodies begin to change. They turn a bright silvery color, and something tells them it is time to leave their home lakes, rivers, and streams.
The fry have turned into smolts and it is now time to move out of their freshwater habitats and discover the big, bold world.
They go with the flow, heading downstream, following their tributaries into the Skeena River, journeying all the way to the Pacific Ocean. They travel at night, in dark and muddy water. When our rivers rise and turn brown, we don't pay much attention to them.
But beneath the swirling coffee-colored currents are millions of baby salmon called smolts, making the journey all the way out to the Pacific coast. Which road is Popsicle stand? Who's in for beach party?
It's a long way out to the ocean, and the journey can take at least a week.
The fish come from Babine Lake, or the Kluatantan, the Maurice, the X2, or all the way from the sacred headwaters, from all their home tributaries throughout the Skeena watershed, joining the millions of other juveniles making the same migration.
I'm hungry. I dare yet. Meet you at the estuary. Good luck, buddy. Dolly found and like to follow that out migration, because they love getting these little tasty salmon. Birds and seals like to eat them too.
These little salmon don't stop to eat while they're migrating, so they need to have enough energy stored up to make the trip. It's a long journey.
Watch out!
If they dodge all the predators, the smolts still may get caught in culverts that act as fish traps, or behind beaver dams that act as barriers, or in water around cut blocks or landslides that are so silty. Their gills clog.
But some must only get all the way to the coast. Transformation!
Smolting is the process of freshwater salmon fry becoming ready to live in saltwater. Somewhere downstream of Terrace and Kitsenkalem, the fresh water from the river starts to mix with the salt water from the ocean, and the fish have to change in all kinds of ways.
Their bodies change from a freshwater creature to one that can live in saltwater.
The physiological transformation is amazing, kind of like us humans learning to breathe on Mars. They also have to adjust to the way the tide moves instead of the way the river flows. They have to learn how to avoid new predators, find new food sources, and a place to stay safe.
All of our little Skeena salmon have one destination, estuary.
This is the one place that every single salmon of every part of the whole watershed goes.
It's like a feast, a party, a family reunion.
The salmon have come from the Kispiox, the Kalem, the Copper, Examshiks, Kluatantan, Babine, Bulkley, Maurice. There are Lake Babine Nation fish, Teltan fish, Wet'suwet'en fish, Gitxsan, and Tsimshian fish. Fish from all these nations and all these lakes and rivers. The smolts all come together at Lilu Island, and most go to Flora Bank.
They live here for a few weeks or a few months, feasting and growing in this incredible place, preparing for the next stage of their epic journey in the whole estuary. Flora Bank off Liu Island, the smolt's favorite place to be.
The conditions at Flora Bank have evolved naturally over thousands of years to be precisely perfect to protect and feed the young fish when they need it most. Flora Bank has 25 times more juvenile salmon than anywhere else in the entire estuary.
Flora Bank is an ancient deposit of river and silt left over from the last ice age. It's held in place by a perfect balance of the ebb and flow of the tide and river. This creates perfect conditions for eelgrass to thrive, and eelgrass is home for the copepod, zooplankton, and invertebrates that salmon need to grow big and strong.
Bigger, stronger smolts last longer and have a better chance of survival. Fertile eelgrass flats also give a safe hideout for the smolts while they fully adapt to saltwater.
Climate change and industrial activity affect the estuary in big ways.
They create changes to the water temperature, and currents emit sound, and light pollution boosts habitat and threaten the delicate balance that makes the estuary what it is.
When eelgrass beds decline due to these new conditions, food supplies for the smolts decline too.
For salmon, smolts means lower survival rates for the estuary and the ocean.
That means fewer salmon are making it home.
The estuary is the heart of the salmon journey, the center of it all.
And they're off!
Finally big enough to travel the world, the juvenile salmon head out on an epic Pacific Ocean journey.
On the way up the coast, they are joined by the Fraser sockeye heading north, then pick up the Nassfish and the Kitimat fish.
They head through Alaska, the Bering Strait, then Siberia, and almost all the way to Japan.
They fight to dodge predators like whales and seals who all need the salmon to survive. They also have to dodge the commercial and food fishermen while trying to navigate ocean traffic, pollution, ocean acidification, and the dreaded Pacific blob, a large mass of uncomfortably warm ocean water that doesn't have much for food.
After years at sea, the salmon start to get homesick. Whether they navigate by smell, stars, feel, or something even more mysterious, the Skeena fish complete their tour of the Pacific and find their way back to the estuary. Here they transform back into freshwater fish. Of each 50 young fish who left the estuary, 4 may have returned. Fully mature now, they are ready for the last journey of their lives. As soon as they hit fresh water, their bodies start to shut down and decay.
They don't have much time to get back to their spawning ground.
Salmon stop eating as soon as they enter fresh water again and depend on all the food they ate out in the ocean to give them the energy they need to get to their spawning grounds, making their way upstream against the current and through endless dangers and changing conditions.
The warmer the temperature of the water, the worse it is for the spawning salmon. Salmon need the water to be between 7 degrees and 15 Celsius. In drought or hot weather, you will see salmon gathered in the places where the water is cooler, bubbling up from the bottom of the river or flowing in the Coldwater Creek. In recent years, some tributaries were as warm as 21 degrees Celsius. When it gets that hot, it's like running a marathon in a sauna. The fish have difficulty maintaining enough energy to reach their spawning grounds. They try to seek out cooler waters, waiting as long as possible for the water to get cooler, but sometimes they simply pass away before laying their eggs. If the fish could find cool enough water to rest in, they'll have a chance.
When the exhausted salmon finally get to the mouth of their home creek, they might find that they can't reach their spawning beds. Landslides, industrial activities, low water levels, and high water temperatures can stop the fish in their tracks. By the end of the 2018 spawning season in the Babine, salmon have returned to only 3 out of 52 tributaries.
What happened?
The fish made it to Babine Lake, the largest producer of sockeye salmon in the entire Skeena watershed, but couldn't get up their home creeks to spawn. This is just one population of salmon, but all salmon are facing new challenges as their world changes.
It's a miracle after everything they face that any salmon make it home to spawn. Under normal conditions, only half the adult salmon that started their journey up the river make it all the way home. With rising creek temperatures and lower water levels, that number could be smaller.
Those incredible survivors who make it home in intact creek beds will lay their eggs and die. This is what is supposed to happen. Their bodies become food for their eggs, for the trees, and the entire ecosystem around the creeks and rivers.
The eggs that the spawners leave behind are their children, their legacy.
Under normal conditions, after 3,000 eggs laid in a reed, there might be 300 fries that survive. 50 will become smolts, 4 will return from the ocean, and only 1 breeding pair will actually be able to spawn.
Each spring, our waters are high and muddy from melting snowpacks. Beneath the dark, churning currents are hundreds of millions of wild baby salmon, smolts, migrating to the coast. This is why we call it the invisible migration. We always celebrate the mighty return of our salmon, and now we also celebrate the beginning of their journey.